Now we are into the business intelligence domain, and therefore it is important for us to understand things from two fronts, how things look like from technology front and how things look like from business front. So I'll start with the first tool of our learning. We'll be starting into second phase. What is S-base? Okay, so some common terms about S-base. S-base is pretty old tool. Primarily it is done built by a company called Arbor, and later on it is acquired by Hyperion, and finally it is acquired by Oracle. Therefore there are many terms you will be seeing still being using a term called Arbor. So it's a database. First thing, it's a database. So likewise your traditional database, the basic functionality database have, S-base does have the same thing. It's a database, but it's a multi-dimensional database. Multi-dimensional, we can split term into two pieces. We discuss about what is dimension. We also discuss about multi-dimensional way of presenting data. So in a simple word, this is your traditional RDBMS. You can see the information stored in tabular manner, the traditional RDBMS, whereas this is your multi-dimensional way of information. Okay, so the way we organize data is a multi-dimensional format. So traditional functionality of database it does have, plus the way it organized is multi-dimensional. The complete definition of S-base itself, S-base, which consists of two terms: extended spreadsheet database. Expanded spreadsheet database, it means a database which extends the capability of database is a database. The functional users are most comfortable working in Excel sheet, and therefore it's a preferred solution for them. So S-base came up with the idea, rather than bringing people to new interface, we provide all the functionality remain in Excel sheet, and therefore a tool came up which extends the functionality to Excel sheet. In simple word, providing business intelligence on top of Excel sheet. Why Excel sheet only? Because we can have more user acceptance, therefore the company can do more business. So success behind S-base, the first factor, most important factor behind S-base success is that it provides all the functionalities remaining in Excel sheet. All data consolidation, business intelligence functionalities, people with those who know basic about computer science, they can remain connected to Excel sheet and do all the operations. You don't need to learn web-based new solution. Okay, that enable your business user to analyze data. So remaining in Excel sheet, they can analyze data, they can view data from different views and prospect. Think from a user point of view, I'm extracting some information, and the same data I can navigate from multiple views. That is what we discussed, right? This is my data. You can see I can drill down from year, I can go to quarter, from quarter I can go to month. So data analysis is just a mouse click away for me. I can also change pivoting, make a row to column, column to row. For a user, doing all this operation is just a fun, right? It's an easy job. Therefore, we incorporate all the BI's component into remaining in Excel sheet. Multiple views and prospect at different level of consolidation. So first point, multiple view and prospect. The same data, I don't have data over here, so it's okay. How do you read this? This is my data with the intersection of, this is all intersection. This is my 1000 sales of New York, sales 1000 sales for New York in the month of January. It's the actual sales, right? The intersection of these dimensions. The same data we can view from different prospect. I can drag and drop, put on the top. Same data, but the navigation method is getting changed. It looks so silly for us, but for business people, understanding their business data from different view adds a great value. For us, as I repetitively say, for technical people, everything is a number. So multiple views and prospect and multiple level of consolidation. So this is my month data, this is my quarter data, and this is my yearly. Right? It's just a mouse click away. We can navigate data from detail and summary view. It stores data in multi-dimensional formats. So every term used in Essbase I shown you over here live. The data is being stored in a multi-dimensional format. So the more dimension you have, the rich analysis you provide to the client. Once again, the same section we discussed in the last class. Where does all Hyperion product suite come into picture? So my Hyperion Essbase is a practical implementation of a term called data mart. So we pull data from disparate sources, prepare a ODS system, then we prepare an enterprise data warehouse. For me as a Hyperion consultant, the input starts from taking input from enterprise data warehouse, populating my data marts. As I said, data marts are designed for one subject areas. The evaluation is for data mart is like the implementation cycle of data warehousing is pretty big, and therefore we need to bring money from the business, and without showcasing them something, getting money from them is very difficult. So we show what is the benefit, what are the various benefits of implementing business intelligence, how does it add to their business. We prepare a small data mart and showcase to them. Similarly, Hyperion Essbase is an enterprise solution, but one Essbase cube present one data mart. I know there are many implementation across the globe which they use one Essbase cube for disparate solution, but when we suggest to the solution to the client, we ask them to create a different queue for different solution. For one of my example, this is a very common thing. My business wants to do analysis. They want to do analysis on custom profitability, product profitability, employee retention, workforce planning. There are some common things. For all these things, we prepare a separate Essbase solution. I could have prepared a one Essbase queue which talk about all the subject area, but ideally you should prepare a separate Essbase solution for each subject area. Therefore, it's a data mart. Enterprise data warehouse may consist of everything: your finance data, your sales data, your marketing data, your employee data, your transactional data, correspondence data. But we should create a one solution, one problem. So again, from Essbase, there would be two branches goes. One branch would be for reporting, and there would be another branch for planning and budgeting, right? Okay, so let's see the complete life cycle of Essbase. So first we start implementing Essbase, we need to understand what is my underlying data source. There may be possibilities sometimes people build Essbase solution directly on transactional system. Maybe you were given a SAP or Business Suite to build Essbase solution directly on top of that. So before starting Essbase, there should be a data model design. There may be a need of dimension modeling, where you need to recognize dimension and facts, right? The preferred solution before building S-base cube, we need to identify the dimension, members, dimension hierarchy, and attributes. Recently we received one requirement where the business wants to analyze customer, they want to do analysis on customer geographical area, which geographical area, we have a customer from which ethnic type, which geographical area. So they shared one data model with me called customer correspondence. How they connect to the customer. It's a part of their CRM application, and they wanted to build a high-pin solution on top of that. So when I look at the solution, I've asked them to, the data model they have does not fit with our with the S-base cube requirement. This core data model cannot be taken directly into S-base cube. We can design it, but it won't be a prudent solution. Now if you see, this customer information is spread across multiple tables like customer region, customer country, customer territory, mailing address, customer city, customer address. So postal code, there are multiple tables where the same customer information is spread across, right? So my S-base cube cannot be built on top of that. So what we're supposed to do from transactional system, this transaction model require modeling. There is no dimension and facts. It's a transactional model. It's built on ERP. So from transactional model, we do a dimension. First we need to denormalize it. A simple example of denormalization, the multiple customer table which talk about customer address should be clubbed together, and there should be one customer table. So before you even actually start building S-base solution, this is all yours. These should be your recommendation to your database team or database administration team. This model is good for transactional system, but naturally not for S-base queue feeding. So denormalize the model, and then after denormalizing we need to dimension modeling. This model cannot be taken like this, and we further it goes through multiple level of denormalization process and data modeling, and eventually it look like this. I'm going to show you the various customer dimension table. We don't denormalize and prepare one customer table and put all the required information required for analysis. There was so many information which we may not require for our analytical system, may be required only for my transactional system. So all the filtering of information which truly required for analytics I capture over here. From multiple customer table, the 5-6 customer tables, we club together and prepare one customer table, and I call them as dim customer. So we design such kind of model is required or requested. In fact, I have 2 fact table. This is also not appropriate. It should be a single data model. So before starting S-base, this is all the exercise you're supposed to do or communicate to your data modeler team. So before you take input, transact system to denormalize and dimension modeling, this is all required. You do physical data modeling, there may be need of physical data modeling. In our example, the need of collecting multiple customer table into one customer table, and there may be further need of logical data modeling. After physical data model, I may require logical data model where these 2 fact tables should be clubbed together to become a one fact table. So we create a view on top of these 2 fact table, and this become a star schema for me, right? This look like a star schema, multiple dimension table surrounded to a single